Good afternoon from Kuala Lumpur here in Malaysia, everybody. Behind me, or in front of me now, is Petaling Street, which is the Chinatown area here in KL. Tons of fake goods, markets, everything that I love when I come to a new country. So we're gonna head inside and buy everything that the shops have to offer. I'm joined with my friend Tim.
Hi, what's up guys?
And we're gonna be spending the afternoon here buying everything that we can do. So, let's get it. Let's go. Gotta cross the road first to get into Petaling Street. I think, yeah, we just ran a red light. But it's so busy at this time.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon, everyone gets their shopping done. And lots of tourists in here as well. Alright, time to go. But, let's go. There you go, Petaling Street. You have Gucci.
Gucci I have. Wallet.
Oh, we got the snake one.
Yeah, snake one I have. This one.
Nice, and it's real leather.
Yes, bro.
Or what about this one?
Ah, this one expensive.
Expensive. How much is this one? 285. That's just as expensive as it is in the Gucci store.
Yeah, good quality.
Okay, what about the snake one? Snake?
Snake one I give you 165 minutes only.
165. Why is this one more? It's just
good quality.
Okay.
You can see this.
So it's copy, right?
Material and finishing.
It's copy, right?
Yeah, copy.
Yeah.
So you need this one, very good quality.
It smells good.
You feel this. I think
real leather.
I think you feel.
Oh
this.
yeah, that's
different.
Yeah. This one kind of is like more like plasticky. This is like pure, proper leather. Okay, well, how much for this one? You do good price.
Only for
155.
Morning time, bro.
That's like still like $40.
How much you give?
Or like way less. What's the best price you could do?
How much you give?
I was thinking like maybe like 50. You can do a little less? Not 155, that's too much.
Okay. 150.
Oh no, only 5 ringgit.
Bro, I already say you this one. Yeah, my friend.
How much would you pay, Tim?
Already, I will go for 50. You can see, 35 ringgit I can discount for you. Okay, how much your final price finishing?
Like realistic, I'd pay like.
Okay, how much your final price?
75. Like we have to have a little bit of a bargaining battle, you know.
Okay, no bargaining.
Okay, no bargaining.
No bargaining.
No.
No bargaining.
Because it's very like it's not like it's copy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, copyright, but quality good, bro.
Yeah.
Quality good.
Yeah, let's see. You're the wallet man.
Yeah, I'm the wallet man. It's good. I don't know.
The stitching.
Like, yeah, look, it's but not original, but quality.
Yeah, I know it's not original. But
so how much do you buy them for?
Secret.
Yes, right. This is secret. Okay.
All right, we settle on. What did I say? You said 120.
Yeah. I only. Okay. You know.
We do
discount.
100 right now. 100 right now. It's real.
Are you happy?
I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm also happy. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Have a great day.
Okay.
We got ourselves a real Gucci wallet, everybody. Yeah, so I think like 100 ringgit is like $20 ish, maybe just over $20. It's funny though. I bought these Gucci wallets in other places. I think in Bangladesh I bought it for 6. Yeah. It's because this is such a touristy market that they can drive like a real hard bargain. And he was a cool guy. I didn't want to like completely destroy him in the bargaining battle, so I gave him a little bit of leniency. But let's keep walking through. Oh, you got the snake. How much do you sell the snake for?
How much you buy this one?
I will tell you after.
I normally I sell 150, 120. I don't know because you already buy. Which one you buy? Oh, you also snake buyer.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm YouTuber.
Yeah.
I paid I won't leave you hanging. I paid 100.
So
Oh, are
buy
you
that
from
one?
Bangladesh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you buy another one?
Oh, I trade you. You get this one. No.
Not tiger, Gucci brown.
What one do I have at the moment?
This is black and this is brown.
No, I like this one. This one's good. But do you think 100 is good price?
Good price, no
Yeah.
problem.
What's the cheapest you've ever sold for?
No, sometimes customer, I don't know who sell because it's
Yeah.
You any other bags or anything?
No, just the wallet is fine. Nice to meet you.
Okay, brother.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Every day I see you video.
Thank you. So you guys are from where? Dhaka or Bengali?
Malaysian.
Oh, nice. Very good. All right. Thank you. Do you know where we can buy football Malaysia? Yeah. Oh, over here. Oh, nice. Right here. Okay. Yeah, look. Manchester City, United. Hello. Hi, sir. Do you have Malaysia football team? National team?
Of course.
Which one's it? Is it? It's the yellow, right?
Yeah, yellow.
Yellow, other side.
Yeah, mister.
Ah, very good. Is this the home or away jersey?
This is the home.
Home. Nice. What size is this one?
Large, it's large.
Large.
I have the size.
Do you mind just holding this, Tim?
Yes.
Can I try on? Is it okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. Perfect. Thank you.
I think you need the extra large.
Yeah, I think XL. Thank you, boss. What else do they have? They got... Oh, look, All Blacks, New Zealand. Wonder if they have Australian jerseys in here. They got everything. They got Emirates, like sponsored by Arsenal. And then in there we got the goodie bag. Oh, they even have Kobe Bryant. Oh. Oh, that looks good. So how much is this one, boss?
Oh, only 45.
45. Okay.
I like the colors though.
I know,
Like
we're gonna be-
yellow, black. It's
You won't
good...
lose me in the market anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like a little kid. That,
Where's Luke?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is.
the yellow guy.
That's a nice shirt actually. Black and
Yeah.
yellow, good combination.
I think it's a ton. Do you have one a big XXL?
I have XXL. Oh, okay.
I think you are too short. I think enough. If you need.
Yeah, it still feels a little bit tight though.
Yeah, especially if you wash it once or
Yeah.
twice. Yeah.
And you know, I might be getting fatter. Too much Malaysian food. We have to prepare for the worst case
Nasi
scenario.
lemak
Yeah.
every day, twice a day actually.
Malaysian food is good.
Yeah, but it gets you fat. Perfect. XXL. Very nice. Give back to you.
Yes. Your thing.
Try on. Oh yeah, this one already feels better. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a perfect fit.
Do you have a mirror at all?
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll use my phone. Let's see what we look like. Oh yeah. Looking good. Looking good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Size and everything.
So how much is this one, boss?
45, mister?
45. You can do better price at all?
Good people, good price.
Sorry.
Good people, good price.
Am I a good person?
Yeah, of course. 40, yeah?
I think. What was the other thing?
40.
For a really good person, 30.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, thank you.
Because it's fair, you can have 100.
Sorry?
Tip.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much, boss.
Thank you.
That's, you too. Let's grab my bag. And let's go. Off to the football game. Thank you. Alright, I've gone off to the side, everybody. Because I realised I still have the tag on. And I still need to take the other shirt off. I don't know why I didn't just do it in the shop. But actually a pretty good pickup. He was super kind guy. 40 ringgit. Nice. 2 shirts, just too much. There we go. Perfect. That is nice. Bright yellow, standing out from everybody. Yeah, this place has organic durians, 28 ringgit for a kilo. We got coconuts as well. Hi there. Oh, they got ice cream as well. Do you have durian ice cream?
Yes, durian ice cream.
Which one is it?
This is
That is the durian one. And then what are the other flavors?
this is mango, this is coffee, strawberry, chocolate, this is a coconut and vanilla. Durian.
And you do free tasting?
Yes.
Could I try the chocolate, like small, little bit? And then I'll buy ice cream, a durian one. It's gonna surely taste awful, right? Thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
I'll try a bit as well. Which one is this?
Oh yeah, you try the
I want to
durian.
try it.
You try it
I'll
first.
smell it first. Oh yeah. It smells like a bit weird, but... Oh, it's actually my first time trying durian, you know?
Is it good? It smells like, I don't know if it's the durian there, but...
It smells with like onions or
Yes,
something.
this is
I don't know.
original.
Okay, I'll have one scoop, please, in cone. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I can smell the durian or if it's the ice cream, but let's see what it's like. And how much is it per scoop?
10 ringgit.
10 ringgit, okay. Oh, you can smell it in there.
It smells like onions or something. I don't know.
Which one's the most popular one?
Mango and
Oh,
Durian?
mango and durian. Okay. There we go. Thank you very much.
this.
Oh, mango.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, mangoes. That's really good. Oh, that's so delicious. All right. Let's try. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Let's try the durian ice cream, everybody. There's a good chance that I'm gonna have one lick of this and it's going in the nearest dustbin, but it's not as smelly as I've had other like durian things. In Indonesia, in Jakarta, I had the juice that was just like the, I don't even know, the like paste of durian. This one doesn't smell as bad. So,
Good luck.
I'm worried now. All right, let's try it out. What on earth is that?
It's a bit weird, yeah.
It tastes like onions, like you said.
Yeah, like onions or something. Well, not even fresh onions. It's like onions that have been there like for a few days or something.
Oh, like, I don't know if I like it or hate it. And I guess that's the thing with durian is like, a lot of people absolutely love it and a lot of people absolutely hate it. Man, I don't know what do I do with this? Oh my goodness, all right. Let's try a little bit more. It hasn't even got like any sweet taste at all to it. And it's starting to melt because it's so hot.
I think it would be better if you mix it with a mango or something.
Yeah, actually that would be so good if you had like, if you got 2 scoops and then tried it all out. Yeah. Alright, I don't think I can finish this. Not a fan.
Maybe you can ask your money back or something.
Can I give back? Do you have a dustbin? Dustbin? Yeah, durian, no, not good. No good. Yeah, not me, not me. You know, some people like, some people hate. Do you have, maybe I can leave here?
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm sure the mango and chocolate ones are really good, but not the durian ones. Oh my goodness. What is this? Delicious mochi. Delicious mochi. Hi there. How are you?
Good.
What is this? What is this?
Mochi, sticky rice.
Oh, sticky rice.
Yeah, it's
And
very famous, very nice.
Is it like where it's famous in Malaysia or where is it from?
Oh, the newspaper, the famous in Malaysia, Chinatown.
Oh, this is your one, you.
Yes, this is my mom.
Oh, wow.
You can go to YouTube, everything you can check.
Really?
It's famous.
So
More than
it's,
70 years.
and it's been here for 70 years.
Only
Oh my
here.
goodness. It smells like nuts. Is it nuts?
Peanuts, Then we got a flavor.
Oh, you have different-
Black sesame, mango, lychee, pandan, ribena, and Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Ah.
Which one's the most popular one? Original is good?
Original is good. Then you can smell the peanut taste.
Ah.
You can taste all the flavors. Then you know what taste you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a famous.
So what are
It's a
these
mix.
ones? Oh, this is mixed.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get one mix, please?
Okay, just okay, you can make a payment inside and pick up point.
Can I maybe see her do it from the beginning?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, yes. Wait. You can say.
So is this the rice part?
It's a black color. It's a black sesame.
Ah, black sesame.
Ah.
So she chops it from...
From everything, we, not enough we chop. You see.
Oh yeah, see?
Now we chop thing.
And oh my god, it's like a big slug. So it gets chopped up like that. And what flavor is that one?
That's original.
Original.
Yeah.
Super fast.
Yeah. Maybe I'll come around this side.
Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Wow, you can see the colors. So that one's black, that one's red. Look at that, or like pinky. And it gets like chopped up like this. Oh my god, look how like bright pink that is. So it's just sticky rice, that's all.
Right.
Wow.
Famous in Chinatown.
Yeah.
More than
So do
70
you
years.
make it home or are you making here?
No, make home.
Make it home.
Make at home, cook it at home, then we bring out.
Yeah.
Everything inside at home.
And your mum started
Yes.
the business.
Now this second and then this third generation.
Wow, third generation. Wow, look at the black ones. So that's sesame seeds.
Yeah, the famous in Chinatown. All the newspaper.
All right.
This is Chinatown.
Well, let's try a mixed one.
All newspaper. This is the Star. You can check it.
So it's like passed on to generations. Like your mom started it, she started this.
My grandpa.
Your grandpa?
No, my mother and
Oh.
my mother, father, sister thing until now.
How many years in total?
More than
70. Okay, wow. Amazing.
Okay, you can pick up.
Okay, yeah, I just get one mixed, please.
Okay.
Great. Oh.
I'm the assistant.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll try it out. We will get away from the speaker though. She's yelling.
Over here.
Good. What does yellow mean?
Yellow is very good.
Ah, yellow in Malaysian.
In Cantonese.
Ah, Cantonese. Yeah. So when I enjoy this, I say yellow.
Yellow.
All right. So let's see which ones we have in here, guys. I can't really see because they have all the
Okay, you
nuts.
just hold it and I'll let you know.
So which one is
I think it's nice original.
original?
Yeah.
All right. So it has peanuts on top, right?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, it smells like super nutty. Oh.
How is it?
That's so good.
Yes.
Yellow. Yum. So it's like, you obviously get like the nutty taste. And then you get like a chewy kind of like sticky rice. It doesn't really taste like rice at all. It just tastes, I mean, I guess the most powerful part is the peanut. So maybe I think that's original.
There's a mango, I think.
This is mango?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Is it mango taste?
No, original.
Then you got there's a pandan.
Oh, this is?
Yeah. Yes. No mango.
Alright, mango. Oh yeah.
Yes.
It has like a hint of not as powerful as I thought it would be. But it has like a mixture. Like a faint taste.
It's
Oh,
Ribena.
what?
Ribena.
Ribena.
It's a black currant. Okay.
Oh. The flavors aren't actually like that powerful. It's like the nuts that overtake it.
Black color is the black sesame.
So this is black sesame.
Yes.
Alright, let's try it out. I think the nuts will overpower it, but... Oh yeah. They all like kind of taste like very similar because they have the nutty taste to it.
Yes,
But I don't really know what black sesame actually tastes like. And what is this one?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey. Oh, the special.
Yeah, the special.
Right. Oh, that one has the most distinct flavor difference.
Yes, hello,
They literally taste like Earl Grey tea. Yum. I think we tried every single one. Is it finished? Is there more?
No, which one you want?
Is there lychee?
Lychee? Yes, in the bottom
Oh, the
down.
bottom bit. Maybe this one, lychee. Original. Let's do a lucky dip. This one. Oh, we got the double. Oh. So good. Good, delicious.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yes, hello, Marcelo.
Such a unique flavor and unique thing to have on the side of the street here. Look at this cool shop. We got the waffle shop, and this is the waffle. Hi there. Yeah, what is it made out of?
Waffle.
Egg waffle. And these are the options? Which one is popular?
Popular one. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Cheese. Oreo.
Oh, you have a cheese egg waffle. And it's $9.90, so like 10 ringgit. And you were making here?
Yes, making it.
Okay. Yeah, can I get one cheese egg waffle? Or do I get Oreo? Chocolate, sweet or savory?
I would say sweet, honestly. Like, I'm a Belgian, you know.
Okay, actually no, yeah, we change. Actually no, we do cheese egg. No, I don't know.
Chocolate.
Okay, yeah, chocolate chip egg waffle. Thank you. Oh wow, so here they got the sausages cooking to be sold over here, and then it's so cool, like I don't know if this is an actual waffle or if this is like a gelatin that they've like 3D printed, but it's all made in here. So I think over on this side you have the savory ones, because there seems to be a lot of like egg, cheese droppings, but on the right side you have more, I think I see chocolate chips in there as well. So this will be a really cool process. Oh, so that is the egg mixture? Yeah. Nice. And then he's adding something to it, because there's obviously got to be like different colors. So I think he's adding the brown food coloring. Yeah. Oh, he's coming over here. Oh, so we got the chocolate chips. Oh, nice. Yeah, look. All right. Let's see what he does here. So he's mixing it all in, getting all the egg waffle, and I think he put like cocoa powder in there as well. That's why it's got kind of a brownie color to it. And then, oh, steaming hot. Wow, look, it's like exactly what this would come out as. Like little indents and little circles in there. Right, so he's cleaning it extensively. And then in it goes. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, it's overflowing like crazy. Does it not get messy sometimes? Yeah. Yeah? So he adds all the chocolate chips.
Want more?
Yeah, more. Lots.
Okay. Yeah,
That's the best way, right?
right.
And then it closes up like that and you just turn it upside down. God, look how much.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah, right.
All right, perfect. Look how much of a mess it's making. It's crazy. Must have put too much mixture in there. But a couple minutes wait and it'll be ready. So what else do they have? They got the Thai barbecue, they got tea, coffee, brown sugar. Interesting. And then like kind of all the ice drinks as well. But it's been a couple minutes and this is starting to get cooked up nicely. If I wasn't going for the chocolate one, I'd probably be going for the cheese. I did want the cheese at the very beginning, but it's only fitting for a little sweet snack. Almost finished?
Yeah, no, in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay. Still a couple minutes left. Oh wow. This is how they clean up the edges now that it's all gone hard. Just ripping it off like that, so it comes out pretty perfect when we open it up.
7 years.
So smart using the hairdryer.
Like this.
this how you tell when it's finished?
Yeah, right.
When it's
And
not.
Look at the color.
Yeah.
It's a chance brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
On.
Oh wow.
Right.
Look at the chocolate chips that came glaring through, and he just opens it like that. Oh, that's so smart. Nice.
When the dry is outside with crispy like a biggest, and inside is soft.
Oh,
like,
so
like
yeah. Very good. And so it just goes chocolate chips. I don't think there comes any sauce or anything like that. It's just kind of as is, so you can just eat it without it being a complete mess. And yeah, look, it's starting to actually change color, and it's getting like hard and crispy. Wow. I think after all the sweating that I'm doing, I might need the hairdryer next. Oh wow, look at that.
On the faster eat that. Okay.
Okay. Wow, it's like super rock solid. Here, I'll pay.
10.
There you go, 10 ringgit.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
10 cents.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I might get you to grab this. Ah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
So it like came out super soft, and by having it on that little like raised metal bit, it's like actually like molded into that, and it's like super crispy on the outside. And he said that in the inside, because it's like dried and stuff, it's gonna be like super soft. So let's try it out first. Biting into, this is a weird object to bite into, but let's do it. Oh. I got a ton of chocolate chips in there. That is so good. Delicious.
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice, very good.
Thank you.
It's so crispy and warm on the outside, and you hit the inside and it's like oozes with the chocolate chips that was in there. Look how full that is. And on the inside.
I feel like if you take a waffle, you need to go sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're the Belgian. Do you want to try a piece?
Definitely want to try. I mean, it's not a Belgian waffle.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
I'll just
what
pick
like the
another piece.
comparison is here.
Actually, the dough is very similar. It's a bit crispy.
Yeah.
Like not too dry. But we would top it off with some chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It kind of
They
needs
put
like
chocolate inside. We would put it on top.
yeah. But the Belgian waffles, they don't come in this like circular
No,
thing. They're
we
just
have like squares
yeah.
or rectangular.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Nice little dessert in the hot sun here in Kuala Lumpur. Hi there, boss. What is it? So we have corn. Corn. It is just buttered corn.
Just try 1 cup is 1 cup.
How much is 1 cup?
1 cup is 5 ringgit, and the egg is 2 ringgit.
So what is egg tea?
This egg tea, I mean, is a herbal egg. Herbal egg.
Herba egg. It is from chicken? Chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken.
Egg. Yeah.
But you don't eat the egg, it's tea.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
can
drink.
Also. This one.
So like it just
You try one.
yeah.
One not the
Yeah, I'll try one, and then I have the corn.
corn.
Actually, I'll have the corn, and then we'll try the egg.
Yeah. You
Egg tea.
want to try another cracker?
No, this is okay.
This 1 cup. Try. This one a button with sauce.
Yeah. So we got the butter,
Let's try the herbal egg, the black tea.
the black tea, and it has the eggs inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We boil around 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah, and then the tea will go inside the egg.
Wow.
Must try. Don't worry.
So what do the eggs do?
The
The egg gives like egg taste.
Egg, and then the
Oh,
tea taste with the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind, no problem. You just taste.
Uh-huh.
No problem.
Oh, so you eat the egg?
Yeah. You just eat the egg. This one is a black tea.
All right. Oh, so it's just one egg. I thought it was going to be tea, that the eggs are just there for...
So we call herbal egg.
Herbal egg. Herbal egg.
Herbal egg. You can just direct
Yeah.
like this.
Okay. Very good.
But a little bit hot, huh?
Oh wow, yeah, it is hot.
Yeah. Just a few minutes, then you can.
Yeah, it smells like cinnamon. Yeah, you smell like it smells cinnamon kind of.
So you put like big bags of tea in there,
Yeah, right.
and then add the eggs,
Yes, you're right.
and some anise also. Anise.
This one.
Oh
Bag
wow.
of tea.
Yeah, the bag of tea. A big bag of tea. Actually.
Yeah, you're right. Do you hear before? Herbal egg.
No, never.
H-R-E-B-A.
Where is it from? China?
Yeah, right.
Oh, bro, I just got hit by a car.
Very famous in Taiwan.
Taiwan. Oh, okay.
Taiwan, you can check.
Okay, so how much
You want
total?
to put it together?
No, I'll try here. I try
Oh,
here.
yeah, okay. 7 ringgit.
7 ringgit. Okay, thank you.
Small money, so. Where you come from?
Australia, Belgium.
Oh, Australia, Belgium.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite side of the world. If you dig a hole in Belgium all the way, you end up in Australia.
Half an hour.
Half an hour?
Maybe like half per a day. Like one day.
One day is too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, very long.
On plane as well.
$7.
Okay.
20, right?
13. Yeah. Great. Thank you very much, sir. And what is your good name? Your name?
My name.
Yeah.
They call me Uncle Jack.
Uncle Jack.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm old already. 63.
Wow, you look 45.
Nah,
Very fit, no? Very sporty.
but I like exercise.
Exercise, yeah, I can see it. You have Nike, Adidas, like sport outfit.
Like hacking.
Hiking.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
that's nice, yeah.
Football.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna. So we'll try the corn first. I'll get a little bit. A couple scoops of this. So there's butter in here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Butter with sauce.
All right. Oh, what a catch!
Don't worry.
That's why we play cricket in Australia. Oh, it's all right. All right, here. Oh, it smells just like boiled corn. Oh yeah.
How is it? Good?
Yeah, nice. That was like obviously the buttery taste. It's actually quite salty. Nice.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it? Thanks.
I save for later. And then,
Try it.
so I don't. What? So this is just chicken egg.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's like so brown. It's been infused in there, and it smells like cinnamon. But I'm gonna try and open it up like here, and then you just like get a bit of the egg like that. Yeah, it's just like a bit of egg. I don't know what taste I'm expecting here, egg or like tea, but let's try it out. Oh. Good? I don't know why they're laughing. Did they feed me something different?
I assume you can accept the taste or not.
No, I liked it.
Really?
Yeah. Why is he laughing? Do people they not usually like?
No, I mean some.
Some people.
But the Chinese, they really, and Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah, it honestly just like, it's like a hard-boiled egg. You can see we got the yolk in the middle there, but yeah, it just has like a little bit of a tea, cinnamon taste kind of. All right. Very good.
Thanks.
I like it. Nice to meet you, Uncle Jack. Very good. It got me worried when he started laughing. I was like, did you just feed me some like Chinese herbal medicine that's gonna do something to me? I don't know. But it was all right. Like the corn tasted pretty good. The egg, like, it just tasted like egg with a little bit of a different like scent kind of taste to it. A little bit of tea infused into it. Alright guys, so right now we're at Central Market, or outside of Central Market. So that's the Central Market in there. I think it's been here since 1888. And yeah, literally since 1888. So there's kind of more like shops in there, you know, the Petaling Street that we were just at, more kind of your typical market where you're bargaining for things and there's fake goods. But in here, it's a lot more like clothing, kind of souvenirs, and I'll show you shortly. But right now, we're just walking around this area and there's a couple of food stands, food stalls that people are, oh look, cookies, yum. We bake our cookies here. Oh, just in there. Anyways, we'll head inside and show you guys the inside. Alright guys, so here we have the Cute Fish Spa. Now, I was actually here at Central Market on my very first day, and I did actually do that. So I'm gonna play the footage of that right now, and you guys will see my experience doing a fish spa here in Central Market. Look at this, the Cute Fish Spa. Micro massage, remove dead skin cells, improves blood circulation. Oh wow, they're just in there. Hello. How are you? I can do this? Sorry, how much? 10 for 10. Payment before therapy. Okay. God, are they going to be nibbling at my feet the whole time? All right. Okay. Does it hurt?
No.
No? Tickle?
Yeah.
I saw a video on TikTok about a lady doing this in Thailand, and she actually had her foot amputated because it was carrying like diseases. Thank you very much. So I take off, wash. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you want to wash my stinky feet, especially after we've been walking around all day. Oh God. All right, off we go with the shoes and the socks. Get this one done. Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
No.
Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be awful.
They eat your arm.
Yeah, they eat your feet. Oh.
No, feet all.
Sorry?
Start from feet.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is awful.
Don't be scared.
Oh.
Go, go, go.
Oh. No, this is awful.
No.
It's not fun. Oh. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh my God, this is the weirdest sensation I've ever had in my life. Oh. All I'm thinking about is the lady that had to get her feet amputated because of this. All right, we're getting used to it. Oh my God, look at this, look at them. You going to do it?
I don't know.
Oh my God, this is horrible. This is one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life. There's nothing worse than this, I don't think. It's so ticklish. I can't help myself but move it. Oh my God. Alright, let's go all the way in. See what happens.
You have to stay at least 3 minutes.
Oh, look at them! I caught a fish. Oh. I don't like it. Not good. Look at them in there.
They eat your dead skin.
Yeah. The worst part is the soles of the feet. It's so ticklish. So it that's why I'm like doing it like this. Trying to keep it just to the outside because the sole of my feet is obviously like the most ticklish part. Alright, we're getting used to it though. Alright, let's try and catch one. See if we can get one in the middle. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just thinking how awful this would be if it was like piranhas in the Amazon. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. How long? Australia. Oh, how long are you in Malaysia for?
18 days.
Okay, just Kuala Lumpur, or you go around?
Borneo.
Borneo. You went to Sabah?
No, Sarawak.
Ah, how was it? Nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. The Georgetown.
Oh yeah, Penang, yeah.
Penang. And then we went to Parisian Island.
Okay.
And then come back here.
So you're finishing now? You?
Yeah.
Fine.
Wednesday we come back to Italy.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh.
Are you here alone?
Yeah, just here for like 3 or 4 weeks. I just arrived a few days ago.
Oh.
Alright, I'm getting used to it, but it's still very uncomfortable when they're at the bottom of the feet. Let's see if there's any improvement. No, doesn't seem to be any difference. Still as scaly as before. Oh my god.
Lo farei, ma questi sono veramente
Oh. It's not fun. It's not good.
Questi sono cattivi. Guarda, guarda.
It hurts.
No, it feels awful. Like so ticklish.
Dai, qui prova.
Che vanno a sonnare, sai. Il problema è che vanno a sonnare.
Sì, lui è del
So the story that I was telling you about the lady that was in Thailand is that the actual fish that are used for this are actually quite expensive, but there is like a budget version of this fish and they actually have teeth. So these ones have like just a sucker, so that's why they're not drawing any blood or anything. But in parts of Thailand when they were very active is they actually like used that cheaper option obviously to cut costs, and they actually like drew blood on the lady, and as you can expect, a lot of people are in these fish pools, and a lot of them are spreading diseases. Sometimes the fish have diseases, sometimes the people have diseases, and obviously if you're sharing something like this with a lot of people, it's going to transfer to you. So she ended up having to get her toe amputated at the very beginning, and I think it turned out for her whole foot that it had to be amputated. So that's why I'm very like cautious of this, but it also just feels awful. It's like the most awful feeling ever. Fish just sucking on your feet, and they mustn't get fed, so that's why when they're in here they're just like so hungry for anything that has nutrients. But oh, that was a ticklish one. Oh. You don't want to get one of these big guys coming. They're the ones that tickle a lot. The small ones are okay. I don't know who would find this nice and enjoyable. Like, I'm struggling to stay in here. I can't wait until this 10 minutes are up. I'm getting used to it, which is good, you know? When I first was in there at the very beginning, I was like so ticklish. But now I'm getting used to it. It kind of like, oh, that guy's going for my little toe. Stay away from them. They really love the heels though. That's what I've noticed. There's a lot on the kind of the backside. Alright, let's get this over and done with. Check that there's no blood. And is it smoother? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell because my feet are a little bit finished. Oh my goodness. Ah, thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. All right. I must say my feet do feel a little bit tender and a little bit more soft than they used to. I don't know if it was because it was in the water for a while or because the fish actually did their job. What an experience. So this is the central market, everybody. I'm in the dead center, but as you can see and as I was saying before, it's kind of just more like real shops. It's just like a shopping mall. So if you want to get the fake stuff, Petaling Street is the way to go. But I think on Sundays it has more of these like pop-up stands, and they have all like the people come in and put on their tables, because as you saw in the previous clip, I was here a couple of days ago on my first day, I think, and this was not here. So there's definitely more options on a Sunday. Obviously people have got the day off, so they're out here shopping. But let's go around for a bit. These are pretty cool. Excuse me, not your bag. How much are they? 15 each. Put it back, it's mine. No, it's not yours. All these ones, you got Supreme, Mario. Hello, how are you? I do actually need one of these, so let's get one of these funny ones. Not your bag, or put it back. Excuse me, not your bag. Yeah, I'll get this one. Can I get this one, please?
One enough?
Yeah, just one, please. 15, right? Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Central Market is just over that way. I've gone for a little walk and I've come across a small little like pop-up market. I think, you know, on a Sunday, obviously a lot of people have the day off, but there seems to be a lot of like little pop-up markets that come out on the weekends. So let's have a little, it doesn't seem too extensive, just a couple of little shops selling hats and socks and stuff like that. Hello. 5 ringgit. Socks.
Yes.
Black.
White color black.
Okay, do you have white ones? White?
5 ringgit.
Oh, almost fell through the drain. Okay, 5 ringgit. Maybe a bracelet.
I need 8 ringgit.
How much?
8.
8.
Each. Me 15.
15.
Me 8. Me good. Beautiful, okay?
Yeah, you put on for me.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, very, very beautiful. Huh?
He's pulling my hair.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
8 ringgit. Beautiful.
Very good. All right, I'll buy it.
8 ringgit. Short 5 ringgit.
Just the bracelet is okay. 3, 4. I think maybe that you can check. I think it's 8.
1,
2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. Nice little bracelet. What has it even got on it? That's actually pretty cool. But there actually doesn't seem to be too many shops. A couple other ones selling pink hats, little Nike bags and stuff like that. Cool hats. And then we got the shoe shop. That's about it. Look how cool this artwork here is. TV license, no have, but I think it's sponsored by Domino's. It's all got like the pizza and stuff, and all these people are eating pizzas. Wow, that's awesome. But when I was walking down to Central Market from Petaling Street, I saw a Sugarcane man, and he's just on the other side of the road, so we're gonna have to get across. But it's super hot here in Kuala Lumpur. You're always sweating every single time. You end up going home and feeling real thirsty. So I think before we head off today from the Chinatown area, we'll grab ourselves a quick little drink. There we are, there's the kebab shop. And here's the Sugarcane man. Look at this, everybody. We got Sugarcane. Hello. So I think very similar to every other part of the world. They have the sugarcane here, it feeds through and they put it into a nice jar or mug. Let's see, I don't know. Oh, what's he doing? Wow, what's he chopping up like that? Hello, could I have one sugarcane, please? Look at him at the back, he's chopping up squid. How much is one cup?
1 cup 250.
Ah, 250, okay. Very good. Ice, very nice. Oh, maybe you can do fresh, is possible?
Yeah.
You can do fresh? Fresh here? Okay. Well, let's see how it's made first. So it goes in, just like that. It's so loud compared to other ones that I've had around the world. So you can see the juice going into the bottom there. And it's gone through like 2 or 3 times. It keeps going until eventually all of it is completely dry. So it just keeps going through and through, getting all of it out. And then it's done. And then there's another one. Wow, imagine getting your hands caught into that. And they even have coconuts. God, he just sculled that. Went straight down. Very good. Very good. Thank you, sir. Fresh sugarcane juice. We'll get our change first. Australia.
Okay.
Thank you, boss. Alright. Let's try it out. Let's see if it compares to places in Bangladesh that I've had it. I think the last time I had it in Bangladesh, I got sick from it because it was in old Dhaka and they use a little bit questionable water, but let's try it out. Oh, that is so refreshing. And it doesn't taste dirty or anything. It actually tastes really clean. Oh man, nothing is better than fresh sugarcane juice, and this guy's actually getting it in a bag to go. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, look at that. He gets it. You can get it in a bag if you want to go takeaway. Oh my god, that is so cool. Just wraps it up so you can take it on your motorbike. Oh, this is so delicious. Nothing better when it's so hot here in KL. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Oh. Perfect way to finish off the market hunt, everybody. Hello. This area is just so bustling. So many people about on the weekend, enjoying the markets, enjoying the food that it has to offer. So it's definitely a vibrant place to spend a day of your weekend here. And I think it was very successful exploring this area. We bought a football jersey, we got the wallet, we got this bracelet, and we tried a ton of different food here, guys. So pretty good here at Petaling Street in Chinatown. But we're gonna finish up the video here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Chase your dreams, and we'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.